Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Last time well, still didn't really do any mining because the luck has been pretty horrible all around. But we did continue to work on our crops. We did continue to work kind of around the farm to get things set up for everything going on in the summer. Alright, so our weather for tomorrow is, wow, lots of sun, okay. And then the fortune for today is neutral. So, alright. Let's see, living off the land. Let's see, what do you got? Okay, Dorado found in forest rivers during the day. Alright, so rainbow trout found in forest rivers and in the mountains during the day. Pufferfish found in the ocean in the early afternoon, so I need to try to get a pufferfish if I can. And octopi found in the ocean during the morning. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the pufferfish is one of the community center fish. I believe that an octopus is as well, but I'm not certain, honestly. Let's see, night fishing, that's an eel. Lake fish, okay, no, that's not it. Yeah, there's your pufferfish. Then it looks like the octopus actually isn't, so that's more just a curiosity than anything else. So I may have to remember to go fishing in the early afternoon so I can make sure to get everything taken care of as far as that's concerned. Alright, let me go ahead and let our little chickie out here. Something? Where are you? Something appears to not be coming to our call. Alright, so since the day is neutral, I am going to go ahead and go into the mines because I haven't in a while and I'm sort of feeling the hunger, so to speak. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and get the watering can out so we can do that. Then, okay. Alright, that'll do for the moment. Alright, so I'm going to do my watering because I want to go ahead and, whoops, there's something. Hi, something. How you doing? Let's see if you've got an egg for me. You do, awesome. I'll take that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do my watering, and I'll see you guys when we get done. I'll probably just join you guys back over at the mines so that, well, we can go in and, do our thing. Alright, so it looks like Clint is looking for copper ores again, so actually, I need to decide what I'm going to do exactly in the mines today. Okay, I'm cutting in also because I want to give Jazz her birthday present, which is going to be quartz. Because she likes the metals, I think, but she does not like vegetables. So I'm hoping this will do as a birthday present. Yeah, happy birthday, little girl. I'm giving you metal. Okay, y'all aren't at the library. Okay, so I'm going to need to find Jasmine around somewhere. If she's not over there, she's probably over on the other side of town, which is unfortunate because it's going to take away from our mining time. But, I mean, such as it is, and I want to make sure I don't forget another birthday, because this is the only one we got this week. We don't have to worry about anything else. Alright, so, hi Haley. How you doing? And, oh, fiddlesticks, okay. Oh, we got another scene accidentally. Oh, it's this one, I think? Oh, boy. Hi, Emily. Hi, Emily's dream. This always reminds me, for some reason, of Super Mario Bros. 2. Maybe just because it has that weird dream look. Muewa. Muewa. I love how I just pop up there. Why are you here? That reminded me of something. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. Now I know why you're here. It's a sign! Hopefully that's not a sign. Chrono. There's something special about Chrono. Our destinies will intersect. Yeah, the black wind begins to howl. Of course, ironically, I went into the wrong house, so go figure. Okay, so Jazz will sometimes be over at Marnie's, because I think that's where she lives. So let's see if she's over here. Which makes me wonder now why I didn't just... Oh, hi! Hey! Birthday! Birthday! Oh, it's for my birthday? Thanks. Oh, I screwed up. I totally screwed up. Yeah, I screwed up. That didn't give her anything, did it? Oh, God, it sent her to the bottom of the ladder. Whoops. Okay, I'm bad at birthdays. I know she didn't like vegetables, but for some reason I thought I saw that the gems were on the universal likes, so I misread that. Okay, well, now that I've fumbled that completely, not that I'm hugely distraught at that, I will see you guys over in the mines, and I think we'll... Let's see, I don't know what floor we're in. It depends on what floor we're on. If we're in a floor where we're getting fairly close to items, I'm going to go for progress. If we're, say, at the beginning of a set of floors that are kind of moving toward progress, hi Demetrius, then I'll just probably go ahead and go for copper, I think, because we need it for a few different things, actually. Alright, so I looked and I noticed we had gotten to floor 65, so we're not really in any way close to a spawn or close to a weapon point yet, so I figure we're just going to go ahead and... Oh, hi. We're just going to go ahead and go for copper. So, yeah. We're not going to make story progress, I guess, so to speak, or mine progress today, but I do want to... Let's see, what do I want to talk about? Okay, there we go. I was about to say I want to talk about not finding an exit at all. I guess while I'm looking for the copper, what have you, I suppose I want to, well, go down, apparently. Yeah, I figured as big as this area was, there was going to be a Dougie. Let's see. I don't prepare the topics to talk about just off the cuff, or I don't prepare for them, I just kind of go off the cuff, so apologies if I stammer around a little bit and try to figure these things out. But let's see. I guess let's talk about, well, we can talk about favorite games, I suppose. If anybody who's watching this, if any of you have watched me for any conceivable length of time, then you probably know that I am a big fan of RPGs just in general. I mean, in fact, this is actually the first time that I have done a Let's Play of any game other than an RPG, because my Let's Plays, let's see, I did Chrono Trigger to start out with, then I did Wild Arms, then I did the blind playthrough of Suikoden 2, which all of them have been a lot of fun, but Suikoden 2 was especially interesting because it was blind. It's the first time I'd ever played it. Well, I should revise myself a little bit. I had played it up to about the first couple of hours, I think, and the rest of it was blind, so it was, by and large, a blind LP, and I enjoyed it a lot, even though the game, well, in its original form has some substantial problems, mostly translation. It was still a really good game, and I enjoyed it very much. The people who recommended that I play it, and particularly recommended that I play it blind, I think I will be forever grateful to. Because otherwise, I would have never learned about the game. I would have never gotten to see it in its, I guess, purest form. And also, I'm going to have to fight you. There we go. Slay you early before you become a problem. But yeah, I enjoyed those games very much. There we go. Okay, I figured I'd have enough before I needed to eat something. Then, let's see. After I did Suikoden 2, I did Final Fantasy Tactics, which is also a really good game, especially in regards to variety of, well, essentially no playthrough of Tactics is ever going to be the same, because you'll have different characters that you get kind of spawning in from the beginning. You'll have different, you'll use different classes, you'll go about stages different ways, so it's always a different playthrough pretty much every time you go through the game. Then, of course, we did Skies of Arcadia, the Legends version on GameCube. And then I just did Suikoden 5, and of course, then here we are here. So, those are and I didn't really mean that to be an advertisement per se, but those are all the games that I've played, and I've enjoyed every single one of them. Chrono Trigger is definitely one of my favorites all time, and we're getting infested. Okay, so here comes lots of bugs. There we go. But yeah, Chrono Trigger is definitely one of my favorite games all time. It's probably 2 or 3 on my list of favorite games ever, with number 1 being Final Fantasy VI, without even a remote question. It's not a contest. Final Fantasy VI was my favorite game growing up, so part of it is nostalgia. And I'm aware that it has some problems as well. It's got a fair number of bugs, and it's also got translation issues. But I loved it dearly anyway, and continue to this day. Okay, good. But yeah, Final Fantasy VI is my favorite. Chrono Trigger's number 2. I would have to say... I'm not entirely sure how I would rank it after that, to be honest, because Skies of Arcadia is definitely up on the list now, because I've played it, and I played that one blind too, so that was a ton of fun also. As for other games aside from that, let's see. I'm trying to think of some others that I've played that I liked a lot. Also, what just... hang on. Sorry, that was weird. The game just froze for a second like it went to a different window. But, yeah, I mean, it's... let's see. I enjoyed, Chrono Cross is a pretty good game. Although, people kind of get really, yeah, just... oh, I got another dwarf scroll for whatever reason. But people get really chuffed about Chrono Cross because it's not... well, it wasn't basically a second Chrono Trigger. But I don't see what the fuss about all that is. Yeah, it's not exactly the same as Chrono Trigger, but that's impossible. And because the only way you could really affect something like that would be to, well, make the same game, which, I mean, that doesn't really do any good, because what's the point? So, they made a different game, and Chrono Cross was, of course, well, folks may not be aware, but Chrono Cross was based partially on the whole Chrono Trigger universe, but it was also at least as much based on a... oh, nice. It was also based on I believe, a Super Famicom game called Radical Dreamers, which kind of played on I believe, the Chrono Trigger universe a little bit, and was very much worked into the plot of Chrono Cross. I enjoy the game in and of itself. I mean, when I played it, I didn't expect it to be any sort of imitation of Chrono Trigger. And I think that's a good thing, because in some ways the games are similar. I mean, they're both turn-based RPGs, of course. Well, I mean, Chrono Trigger actually wasn't really a turn-based RPG technically, but Chrono Cross much more is. And it does have common features in terms of the Chrono Trigger universe in ways that I would rather not spoil, because it can kind of be spoilery if you talk about it a little bit. But in some ways the game is very different. Chrono Trigger, the magic is essentially just magic techniques that you end up learning, and in Chrono Cross, it is... well, you equip elements, essentially, in different slots of your magic inventory that then give you abilities, or give you the ability to use certain spells and other such things. That proves to be a very versatile system, ultimately, that I think really does a lot for what you can do in the game. Ooh, red mushroom. I don't think I've picked up one of those yet. So after I slay me some more of you guys, we will... uh-oh. Watch you molt. Well, let's go ahead and pick you up. Red mushroom we can turn in at the community center. Oh man, 1slash didn't kill it. I was hoping it would. Okay, so after this floor's over with, I'm gonna have to get out of here because we're running out of time. But it's a game, that's a game that I enjoy very much, in spite of other people kind of getting all yelling, complaining about it. I don't understand why. Oh, perfect timing too. Alright, let's get out of here. But yeah, that's a game I enjoy a lot, and I mean, if anybody else wants to chime in, obviously feel free. One thing that I will mention as a little bit of a tacit apology is YouTube has changed recently to where they don't really tell you ever if you get comments. So if I'm not getting to comments quickly and such, that is entirely my fault for not checking the now multi-layered system that you have to check in order to get to your comments. So apologies if I'm not getting to comments as quickly as I should. That would be why, because for whatever reason, YouTube decided that they didn't need to tell anybody when anybody was talking about anything that they were doing anymore. I don't understand it, and also, crap, I gotta get some last watering in. Oh, dear. Okay, I need to dump some stuff out first. Alright, so your forage, your loot. Okay. Go, you. Wow, I didn't get hardly any sap. That's kind of odd. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up getting to bed a little too late this time because dumping everything off is going to take a little bit of time, and then getting the crops watered is also going to take a little bit of time. I don't know. I probably should just water now and save the rest of it for later. I don't know. I thought I got that. All right, so, but yeah, chime in if you guys want to as far as other games that you like or what have you. So, well, we did some mining. We got some copper, not as much as I would have liked, because I don't think that got us up to the 30 that we need for Clint. But hey, at least we have them anyway for, if we don't have enough for Clint, then we've got enough to at least make a few copper bars out of and make some more stuff. So thank you guys for joining me. Have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. And we got level 5 combat. Awesome. Okay, so I've got to admit, this one's a little bit tougher insofar as which one to choose, because obviously you've got all attacks deal 10% more damage, critical strike chance increased by 50%. I'm tempted to go with the 10% more damage just because you do a lot more in terms of normal attacks than you do any sort of critical strikes. I don't know. This is really a rather tough one to do. As the weapons get better, this gets better, I think. So ultimately, I think I'm going to go with Fighter. But honestly, of the level 5 upgrades that we can get, this is the one that really, to be perfectly frank, I have the most trouble figuring out or kind of deciding which one to choose. Oh, and I sold my gold parsnips because I just kind of wanted to, really. Okay, so you guys are 52. Okay, so you're 52 per gold, so not bad. At least we got us a little money in the kitty.